I'm a spiritual medium. Death is my gift. My job? To connect you to your loved ones in spirit. Come join me on the incredible journey. I'm Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw. Tonight's episode of Medium in the Raw is a continuation of last week's episode, Daddy's Girls. It was a group read that I did here at the CW17 TV station. It was a fantastic read, a night full of just wonderful validations for everyone present. There was one person in particular who wanted to hear something specific from her father. Although he didn't give her what she wanted, he did give her what she needed.
Yes, I was just kind of hoping for. I came here for her. I got right. She's the one that wanted it. I just came for her. I'm not the one that felt that I had this. But I feel like she's gotten. Yeah. I mean, it all made sense, but I didn't. A message more of what she needed.
Maybe you're fine and stand. You don't need anything.
I was waiting for something.
Isn't that cute?
But maybe I needed to come so that she would come to hear what she needed to.
Now you're understanding how spirit works.
You know?
Now you're...
I don't think she would have come had I not come. No, I didn't have any... I was fine. I'd rather just sit in the house and watch TV.
And it was short notice too.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago.
And it was short notice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As a witness over here, I could tell that she got a lot out of this.
Oh yeah.
Stuff came through that was really, really healing for you that you needed to know.
I think I want more to know that he sees us now, like more validation or something. Yeah, more when I talk to him that he hears me.
Of course he hears you. Sometimes it's important to witness somebody else receiving. The thing is I don't talk unless they direct me to talk and deliver. And so everything out of my mouth is specific. It's just, I'm in, when it happens, when the read happens, it's a massive zone of like, they're just boom, 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 boom. Fruity pebbles.
My in-laws got some for my kids.
Okay.
So he's like in a bag, but I was hoping for something specific.
What the hell's Fruity Pebbles? You're one of those to where, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you're seeking for a read like that, go to a psychic because this is not how they're going to work.
Oh,
he's a very quiet person.
Yeah, I didn't even know if he was going to come through tonight.
You don't think that he came through tonight?
No, I didn't know if he was going to because he's very quiet.
That's how he came through to start with. And go back and see it.
Yeah.
Why would he out of nowhere? You say, okay, I want something. He's like, all right, give her Fruity Pebbles.
Oh wow.
That's terrible.
And the dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
And your dog.
Look, sometimes what you really want is him. Physical. I've read people where, and they've been witness to it, where it's just never enough. And that's okay. That's okay. Because that's the grief. But pay attention to his words. And he'll start echoing out other reads, information. Indeed, even before we started into the
reads itself, all the information coming through was directed by them. It's so specific to the group that's in front of me. But there's something about the Fruity Pebbles, so he's sending a message to you. In that way, he'll trigger your memory going back to what was going on. Then if you start putting a correlation between some of the other reads and what's going on in your life, it'll start boom, boom, boom. He'll be working with you. He'll trigger your memory going back to what was going on. Then if you start putting a correlation between some of the other reads and what's going on in your life, it'll start boom, boom, boom. He'll be working with you. Also too, I got one, he said, you need to start exercising your mind a little bit more because you're highly intelligent, but what's been going on in your mind lately, or some of the depression, it's slowing down the speed at which you're used to your mind going. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And it's frustrating the hell out of you because you're actually quite brilliant. But it's like, oh, what the hell, I don't remember that. I have a good memory. Where the hell did it go?
I forget stuff now all the time.
Okay,
I had to get a calendar because Peter would keep on.
Okay.
Like, you forgot to tell me that.
This is what he's talking. This is what he's talking about. He knows you. He's going to be talking about you, and that's the way Spirit will come through. But there's a relevance with the Fruity Pebbles into what's been going on. This is private. You'll look back on it. You'll go, oh, this is what he was talking about. That's why he brings that up. The cardinal, the red cardinal. Keep showing me the red cardinal. Look for
That was my first. Well, no, the Blue Jay was my first T-ball team, but my mom likes cardinals and has them on cups and stuff.
Okay, so that's why he's showing the cardinal. It's like, look at that. So there's something about the cardinal. Who likes the garlic toast an awful lot? Okay.
She likes garlic toast.
I like garlic on everything.
Well, I mean, he likes to talk about food with you.
Mm-hmm. I love food.
Okay, it's good. So have you thought about being a food blogger?
I actually was talking about becoming a food critic last week.
Okay.
I was gonna quit my job.
Okay.
Now it's
Okay.
pouring out.
He's like, yeah. He said,
He
well,
loves you.
you might want to explore that. That might help to brighten up your intelligence. He doesn't mean to be disrespectful, but he says that this is frustrating you. You are very quick in the mind, and lately it's just been boring and slow and forgetful. So he's like, you got to do things to make it, to bring it back. So he talks about that. But there's a lot in your read and where your father's going to protect you, and I won't budge. It's extremely private. And what he would want to talk to you about. That should be a message. Well, you're a private person anyway, so that's what they're going to honor and respect. That they're always going to fall in line with who you are. Not that you're not private, but somebody missing?
Somebody was supposed to be here that didn't come.
Well, I was trying to put a group together, and yeah, well, there was 2 girls, but they were the first 2 to back out, and then was she backed out on Wednesday.
Okay, all right, okay, yeah. Just go, nah, 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 nah.
I know. She would have.
She can watch it on TV.
Well, some of
Yeah.
what came through that didn't fit will probably fit with them or with her. As I'm getting that, because she's supposed to be right there. like, wait, we haven't
Yeah,
got to see.
when I pictured this, I was.
She
I
was.
gonna
She.
have
I mean,
her
I'm
sit
like,
next to me.
somebody just left. Wait a minute, this is so weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, deliver to her what you know is for her. Give it to her.
I will.
No, he's not. The private stuff he's talking about is not, and it might be that she's very private too. So a lot of pay attention to the wreath is delivered to her. It goes to her.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did she have somebody in her life that took their life?
Yes.
She's the suicide. Okay. You'll think about this wreath that her grandfather, who's working for, also delivered to you. You two can work together to help her, because a lot of what they just gave me, a lot of what came to you is to go to her as well. Who thought about getting their nose pierced and didn't? That might be connected.
Well, I don't know. Had her, didn't she have her nose
But
pierced?
it didn't stop. She did. They closed back up.
Took it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that was like a long time
You notice how
ago.
it came through? Who thought about getting their nose pierced, but it didn't? So it was pierced, but then it didn't.
That's good.
I understand the cardinal. When Georgia, when she was in hospice, she told me she would communicate with me with 2 red cardinals.
And when
See,
you
I
get to
wanna
get to
say
her,
anything about
I was
cardinals. We see cardinals in our backyard all the time, and my daughter Emma loves them. And my dad was a big bird
Yep.
fan. He
Yep.
loved cardinals, and I see one like every single day at the bird
Yes,
feeder.
yes,
And
yeah.
I always see it. I point out, Emma, there's a
The red
bird."
one?
She calls it
The red,
bird.
the bright red one?
Yeah.
That's what he's talking
Yeah.
about. And he's giving me a vision of it to where it hops on and it hops that way.
Yeah, on the tree.
Yeah,
the tree's
and then it hops-
here. The bird.
Okay,
feeder
okay,
is
yeah.
here.
But to the left all the time, it'll hop to the left.
What does that mean?
He's just saying that he's watching it.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
It ain't deep.
It ain't what it
So
is.
y'all are understanding how it works. The cardinal for you, it,
Right,
it
when
all
you said
lines
cardinal for
up.
her, I was thinking of her.
Yeah, but it's still, it's true for you, it's true for you. It's a lot of your read is for
Mm-hmm.
who likes the smoked Gouda cheese?
I have it in my refrigerator right now.
Okay.
Well, shout
Pays
out.
round. Pays round.
Shout out.
Awesome. I think you're the best I've ever seen. Like, even on TV. I'm going to be watching your show.
Am I allowed to talk to you one-on-one to find out what that one thing was that you didn't want to share in the group?
It's not bad. There's just stuff in your life that's private that's kept private. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it is. But that's what your father is saying. There's a lot in her life that would be a private read. He didn't give it to me. I didn't psychically look at your life. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was something that you just didn't want to share, you know.
I thought that too.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, okay.
No. I go strictly by what they say. And if
Okay.
he's telling me, look, she's very private in certain areas of her life. So we're going to go light on this read with her.
We see cardinals in our backyard all the time, and my daughter Emma loves them. And my dad was a big bird
Yep.
fan. He
Yep.
loved cardinals, and I see one like every single day at the bird
Yes,
feeder.
yes,
And
yeah.
I always see it. I point out, Emma, there's
The red one?
She calls it
The red,
bird.
the bright red one?
Yeah.
If you come to, and here's the way they are in free will, and they will do this to their people all the time. I see it happen all the time. When somebody comes with something exactly what they want, 9 times out of 10 they won't do it. They give shit that they're not even expecting. Because anything you come in here wanting, as psychic as I am, I can just violate it, right?
Okay? New step that I haven't even known about. Well, I'm not doing psychic reading anyway. This is making sense. So he's very excited talking to you about this. There's a reason why you're guided and you're looking at this and you're seeing this. So privacy in the shower and such. Well, he's not going to be showing me that.
No, because I was crying and
cries
and there's this little fish, you know, like a squeezy fish of the kids. And in the show, you know, someone had moved something and they were like, "Oh, I know it's my dad." And I asked him, I said, "If you're there and you listen to me all the time, I want you to move the fish." And the fish would move.
It would not move, would it?
No.
Okay, so this makes sense in some of what I didn't say because he was getting a little spicy with you, just so you know. He's like, you let her know that I am not a dog and pony show.
That's what. Really?
He's like, look.
This one?
No, look, listen. No, wait, hold on. You got, look. They work in a different way. He touches your life in somebody, so look for him where he is. He's talking about you because this is a desire for you. He's quite passionate about this. He's not going to be in the shower with you.
Well, I just wanted him to.
This is the thing. Look at this in this way. This is why he's quite passionate about this. This is me. This is not me. This is him being quite passionate about it. He's like, ew, I'm not going to be in the shower with her. He's like, because on so many levels he stands up on this. When you get to thinking about it, oh wow, my dad is in the shower with me.
Yeah.
He's always going to protect you. And even on that level, he's never going to violate. In your private and intimate moments, he's never going to step in. Ever.
But that's when I cry. That's when I'm talking to him.
Okay, but you need to take us the next step further because of the way you think all the time. So he's having me stand up for this, standing up. When it happens, if it would have happened, and they adhere to sacred law, if you'd have moved that in the shower, 2 days later you'd have been in the shower going, oh.
And honestly, I didn't think about that because when I'm in there,
But he does.
But
He does, and he knows the effect it would have on you.
Trust me on that one.
And he's not